You see this beautiful little girl? Her name is Rosemary. I had such a wonderful experience with Rosemary that I've given her her own YouTube video. It's called Rosemary in Heaven by Tony Bellizzi. If you get a chance, I want you to see a beautiful encounter I had with her when she was busy blowing bubbles and I was with the camera and we were fooling around. And it was pretty cool. But Rosemary, a little girl who struggled with cancer, had so much life in her. All human life, born and unborn. And it's something that we're losing, is the sense of the sacredness of life in our culture. That it seems to be that people worship technology and value that, and people are just disposable and dispensable. And it's not the right way to live. The spark of human life that's in us is a precious gift. And life is to be protected, okay? Life is to be protected in every way. I know people that are very vehemently against abortion. And abortion is a tragic and horrible evil in the world. I'm not trashing people who have had abortions or, have a different point of view on that. But it's not right. When abortion became legal in the United States, we didn't have the science and the technology that we have now. And now we can see, the tide is turning and there are more and more people who are saying, no, you don't do that, because we can see how developed, a fetus is, that it is so much human. It's not a blob of tissue like some kids get told by their, health teacher in school. It's a person that is on the brink of life outside the womb and deserves to be protected. Now, if you're watching this and you're like, Tony, I like you, but I'm pro-choice, you say, okay? And I disagree with you on this. I want to say two things. I want you to really do your homework. Do the research. Watch the videos that show how alive, the sonograms that we have, they show that baby is moving, kicking, breathing. There's a movie that changed my life called The Silent Scream. It was made by a doctor who had done countless abortions. And then from the technology, was able to see what went on, and he witnessed a baby in the mother's womb trying to escape the abortion device. And it was trying to run, but it had nowhere to hide, had nowhere to go. And it opens its mouth as if to scream with terror. And because it is inside the mother, it's a silent scream. No words came out, but it was a terrible, horrible moment that you never want to inflict on anybody. Mother Teresa always said that if a baby's not safe inside their mother, none of us are safe. And we're certainly experiencing a world where nobody is safe anymore. So I want to encourage you, if you're pro-choice, don't think for a second that I hate you. But I really do believe that the state never had the right to tell women, to tell anybody they have a right to kill another person. I want to say something to you if you're pro-life. There are a lot of people that call themselves pro-life, but they're not. They're pro-birth. They will stand up for that baby that's inside the mother, but then once that baby's born, these same people so many times have no concern whatsoever for the quality of life, of not just newborns, but of any human being. If you are pro-life, then you are also against pollution. You're also against euthanasia. You're also against war. You're against genocide. You're against racism. You're against economic injustice that oppresses people. You're against all the things that ruin human life in all its levels and in all its locations. It's a consistent thing. And that's the teaching of the Catholic Church. It's not my opinion. There have been popes, whether you consider them liberal, progressive, or conservative, all said the same thing, that we are supposed to be defending life at every stage of development, in every place and in every way. So if you're pro-life and you really only care about abortion, but you don't care about anybody else, you're pro-death penalty. That's against what we believe and we teach and the consistency that we're supposed to strive for. So let a beautiful little girl, be a motivation. Let every child and be a motivation for you to protect life in all its stages. And if you'd like to have a discussion about this, I mean, you know how to get a hold of me. It'll be at the end of the video. And I'll be glad to talk with you about it, and to really just do your work on either side of this issue. And don't demonize people because of their points of view, because of their beliefs when it comes to all of this. But really try and enlighten each other, okay, and respect each other. That's the important thing to go about this discussion that we need to have. Okay? God bless you.